Now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game. One of the better talented tight ends in the NFL. He makes that catch just right in stride and gets a nice catch.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They'll run it here. That's a gain of 6.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd and 4 following the run. Here we are about to start the second quarter, and both offenses still seem to be trying to figure out a game plan for this one, Phil.
The heck with figuring out things. It's time to open it up a little bit. You got to take some chances to make positive plays in this league. These are good defenses, so if you want to get some productive plays on the offensive side, take a chance and go down the field with the football.
First down and 10. Handoff. Taken down at the 39. This will be 2nd down. Mariota's got it in the gun. And Walker can't hold on that time.
Well, this is an easy call right now for the offensive coordinator. He knows the situation of the football game, so you give the quarterback a nice, safe play to run right here.
Set up now at the 39-yard line. The Titans will look to get to the 29 to pick up a first. 3rd and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Up in the air and comes down with the catch. Incredible catch there by the receiver as he goes vertical and comes down with the football and the catch.
We see these incredible catches every single week. Right now, the most talented guys in the NFL might be the wide receivers. They can just do everything. Run, jump, run routes, and make these incredible catches.
The Titans all bunched up here as they get set at the line. 2nd down and 8. Takes it again. He runs with it right up the gut. Gets about 4 yards that time.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Over the middle and incomplete that time. Here comes a field goal try to tie the game. And he converts here on the field goal try. That field goal has the game back to even midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, the score's tied, and look, I think both sides are probably disappointed that they're tied with the other team because they've had opportunities, they haven't taken advantage of them, and that's why we are sitting here midway in the second quarter with the tie game.
Green's tackled right at the 28, and a run back of about 17. The Titans defense comes out for the start of a new drive after allowing a field goal the last time.
Jim, they hope to play better this time. You take the information that you've learned from the last drive and go out there and correct some of those mistakes.
That's going to fall incomplete. Blackman was in the vicinity.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
It's 2nd down now, right around 3 minutes remaining before halftime. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Julius Thomas with the reception. Has the first down and a whole lot more. Stiff arms to no one's going to get him now. They bring him to the turf. 3rd catch today so far.
What a nice throw and catch that time, but here just shows you why you want to have a lot of speed on the defensive side. So when you make a mistake, what do? You make up for it by chasing the player down from behind and making the tackle.
The Jaguars now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone. Complete to Lewis. 2nd down now. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Touchdown, Jacksonville Jaguars. Lewis has caught his first touchdown of the season.
Tight ends are more valuable when you get close to the goal line because they can use their body and push off and get open that way to score touchdowns. Nice job that time by the tight end.
Makes the PAT. The Jaguars kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing. Wright's ready to start this next possession. They're staring at a deficit, and he's not had a first half to remember up to this point.
Not going to blame it all on him. There's a lot of people to blame on the offensive side, and I'm going to start with the coaches. You just got to have a better plan on how to get your star wide receiver open. If they haven't done that, he's really had no chance to get it done.
All right, following the 2-minute warning, we've got a defense trying to maintain the lead as we head towards halftime. 2nd down and 10. Has his target. On the way, 3rd down.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
And Douglas is brought down.
Trying to score some points at the end of the first half. The best way to do it when the time is against you. Get in that hurry-up offense. Make the defense sit back. Be real careful about what they're doing. Maybe you can get some quick yards and get a chance for some points before halftime rolls around.
Got a flag.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count.
Get ready. 188.
Flag is out. That's a false start on the offense, and that'll cost them 5 yards.
False start, offense.
Coming to the line at the 30.
Let's go.
Mariota's going to take it from the gun. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Holding, offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Mariota's back in shotgun formation. With 2 hands, he has it. Touchdown, Tennessee. Mariota's put up now 10 touchdown passes on the season. And in the closing moments of the first half, these teams are all even once again.
A lot of good things have happened for both teams, so I think when you go in at halftime, if it goes in tied up, I think both coaches are going to be happy with the situation right here at halftime.
The Jags are ready to return the kick. Green's got a chance for a return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Jaguars on a quest for their third straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL. Not the way they're making it look. And they're confident. They look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch. There is nothing like having a great tight end on your offense now. There's so many things you can do with them. Remember, they're in the middle of the field. They can go down the middle. They can go outside. They can go short. They can go across. They can go out. Tough to cover the tight ends in this league now.
Here's the quick toss. He's churning ahead. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. The Titans with a nickel look here on defense. Toss to the outside. Harris all over the ball carrier. Both teams head to the locker rooms after a half dominated by the defenses. We've got a close one on our hands, friends. We'll send it out to Larry Ridley to break down the half as we continue in a moment. The Jaguars come out onto the field, now looking to get something positive going here to take the lead in this game, Phil, as we start the second half.
Yeah, they would like to do that. Of course, you always want to take the lead, but when you get into the second half and you get on top, man, that starts to put the pressure on the other team. So that's their thinking. I think they will come out here and be very aggressive to start the second half.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty. A long field ahead of them at the 10. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. And that's Woodyard in on the stop.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
The Jaguars in the pistol. First down at the 47. Allen Hurns with the grab. The Jaguars rely on their passing game to lead them, and today it has. Bortles been all but unstoppable.
He has been unstoppable here today. You want to win it? Well, Jim, we always hear it's a quarterback-driven league, and we are seeing that in today's game.
Flip to the outside. And that's Woodyard in on the stop.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
It's a two tight end formation. 2nd and 8. And now here's the toss. They'll mark the football at the 22.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Two hands on the football and has the catch. The Jaguars have been able to rely on some very good tight end play these last two games. Thomas has been a threat in the middle of the field and just being a major contributor to the passing game, Phil.
Yeah, you said it right, Jimmy. Listen, he's a great player. We all know that. You know what? Here's what.
Jacksonville in the end zone for the touchdown. Thomas has just broken the Moss single-season touchdown reception record with his 24th of the year. And that's his 24th touchdown reception on the season, meaning he's broken Randy Moss's record set back in 2007.
Randy Moss, one of the most special receivers I've ever witnessed in the NFL. Height, speed, great hands. We saw somebody here today that's even more special than him. What a job.
Right, got it. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Titans have tried to stretch the field vertically, and they certainly have. Mariota's been showing off that cannon he has for an arm.
Yeah, he's got it all, doesn't he? When you watch him throw the football down the field, you can see the arm strength, but the biggest thing is you can see that wonderful touch on the football. He is laying that football in there right on the money.
The Titans will take the snap from the 25. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh. The safety, that's who he is supposed to look at all times when he's under center and when he drops back. He takes his eyes off of him, and what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
Handoff made. That brings the play to an end. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
You got to be smart on the defensive side now here, 3rd and long. Be a little careful. Maybe give up a short pass or a short run. And if they throw it short, make sure you come up and make the tackle.
And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down. They're set to punt it away now. This will end up in the end zone for a touchback. The Titans allowed a ton of passing yards on that last drive.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to fault the players. I think the coverages that they used in that drive were wrong. They've got to change them this time to give the players a better chance for having some success.
It's wide open.
Good job by the offense picking up a 1st down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
1st down at the 36. And here's the toss. Charging ahead.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
2nd down and 2 to go after the running play. 2 tight ends on the field here. Looking across the middle. Can't hold on here as this falls incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
3rd and 2. Throws the pass. Thomas got it on a pass that had some heat. That's reception number 7 for him.
The Jaguars are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that 1st down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the 2nd half. That was a good job.
Bortles completion percentage 70% on the day. Thomas has got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
There are so many players now in the NFL that are good. How about this tight end? He has got so much talent. That time he hauls in the pass and just makes it look so easy.
The Jaguars offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the 4th quarter. They bring in the extra tight end. Out. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his 9th touchdown catch this year. And again, with a touchdown on that drive, we're seeing a receiver in the midst of a special game.
Oh, my gosh. How about that? He just tied the receiving touchdown record in the NFL for one game. Man, that's a mouthful to say, and it's a lot of hard work, but he's gotten it done on the field, and it's been a pleasure to see it. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
The Titans weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
That's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
First down at the 25. And it's complete to Kendall Wright. And that's a gain of 13. That's another reception, giving him 2. And again, another score on that drive. And we see a receiver closing in on the single game mark for touchdowns.
It's just no record to say. It's unbelievable. It seems like about every other week you and I are talking about
Jeremy Mincey has the sack.
You know you got a good defense when you can hit the quarterback and sack him when you're only sending your defensive front and no blitzers.
The Titans snap it at the 31. And incomplete. He was looking for Walker.
After the incomplete pass, it's third down.
Mariota's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Has the reception all alone.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Scans the field.
They tackle him down at the 37-yard line. The Jaguars all season long have won the turnover battle, and today it's more of the same.
When you look at turnovers, it really, to me, comes down to one thing. That means you have a lot of speed on the defensive side. You can hit them before they are ready. And that's
Derek Marks on the quarterback and takes him to the ground.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got power, and it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella, busting through there and getting the sack on the QB.
Out of the shotgun. Wright was the target, but this goes incomplete.
The Titans don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Let's go.
The Titans turned the ball over on downs.
The Titans decided to go for it on fourth down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And, of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
So many talented tight ends in the league right now, partner, but here there are certainly two of the very best playing on this field today.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter anymore when you talk about these super tight ends. The defense can focus on them, but it doesn't matter. You still can't stop them.
First down at the 49. Allen Robinson has the reception. And in the end zone, he can now celebrate history. So with that score right there, Phil, we've got a new record holder for receiving touchdowns in a single game.
And this receiver, hey, look, he deserves the record for most touchdown receptions in a game because he has so much talent and he works very hard at what he does. And he just took advantage of a defense today that could not contain him.
The Titans now have even more work to do to get back into this one. Scores 31-10. It'll be a touchback. A lot has changed since the opening minutes of this game when it comes to the passing attack. It was fantastic early, but has been way less so since.
Yeah, the passing game, it's kind of fading away right now, but I'll say this to the defense, stay on those toes because that passing game can catch fire at any time.
Look at Fowler make the play on the quarterback.
So many ways to overcome your quarterback getting hit and sacked. Throw the football quicker. Keep the tight end and running backs in. If you do that, he'll have time to throw it down the field.
Mariota's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Space to work. Mariota's going to slide and avoid the hit.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
The Titans from the 22. Reaches out and snatches it. The Titans believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. Mariota's got it in the gun. Kendall Wright has the reception. First down here. They'll go right to the hurry up. Won't use a timeout here. Mariota's going to take it from the gun. Walker's going to pull in the pulling pass. Brought down at the 20. Sixth catch today so far from the red zone. They're in the hurry-up mode.
Let's go.
First down at the 20. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. At the 20-yard line, and now in the red zone.
Get ready. 188.
Drop back, shotgun formation. And it's swatted away.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position, down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Flag is out.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense.
Let's go. 188.
Mariota's back in shotgun formation. Chip shot here. The kick is through for 3.
Jim, they get the field goal there that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
Robinson's got it on the return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. In the build-up to this game, we didn't talk much about the matchup at tight end, but it's been a good one, Phil.
It has been good. I know the defenses really didn't focus on the tight end when this game was starting, but I know this, they better change their focus and start looking at them.
The Jaguars take it from the 23. Tosses the football. And that's Woodyard in on the stop. The Jaguars call the timeout. Their first. Second down. Bortles will be taking this snap out of the pistol. Thomas there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. The Jaguars will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. Thomas is split out wide on the right. The Jaguars snap it at the 41. Stands in the pocket. Blackman's got it on a pass that had some heat. Offense going to stop the game here with a timeout.
Breaking huddle at the 30-yard line.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
And it's caught by Allen Hurns.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
First and goal. And it's batted down.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Third and goal from the 8.
And it's knocked down.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. If you make a quick break on the football, hey, you'll get in position like this and you can knock it down.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Just a quick drop back. He'll throw it over the middle. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. The Titans defense probably in shock that the offense went for it on 4th and long, and they come up with the stop.
Well, look, I'm in shock. I don't even know what to say. You know, I like to talk a lot. That leaves you speechless. You're going to have to answer a lot of questions when this game is over about that decision.
No stopping this team. They mount another victory here today to keep the streak going.
I think you said it right. There's no stopping him. It's going to be hard to stop him. I don't know how you're going to do it. Everything is going well. Good decisions by the coach, the quarterback, the defense. Everybody's playing well. Look out.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.